Hey guys, it's Coop, and this is the iPad mini. This video is going to be a review and comparison of the iPad mini to some modern day devices and especially tablets. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps out the channel a lot. And so without any further ado, let's find out if the iPad mini is still worth it to this day. Starting off, the iPad mini is going to set you back right around 200 ducks. Performance on this iPad is for the most part very quick and snappy even till today, but the specs lag far behind the current day flagships. Okay, so the iPad mini is packing a 7.8 inch by 5.3 inch body holding the 720p display compared to a 1080 or 1440p display on most current day devices. It's being run by a dual-core A5 processor. Probably the most surprising spec is the 1 GB of RAM, compared to 2 or 4 in most handhelds. There's a front-facing 720p camera, which you'll probably use for things like FaceTime, and a rear-facing 1080p 5-megapixel sensor with a f2.4 aperture. Okay, finally done with the specs. So let me just say this is a really good looking, super thin, super light, and ultra portable device, meanwhile keeping a tablet-like feel. On the front there's Apple's signature home button, and jumping over to the sides you'll find the volume rockers along with a mute switch, and don't forget the power button. Okay, so switching over to software, the iPad mini is still having updates released to this day, although I don't think you should expect to get iOS 10 when it comes out. Transitioning back to the display again. Now I don't want to rip on this iPad mini's display, but let me just say 720p is really starting to show its age. It wasn't really a problem for me until I was introduced to 1080p and 4K resolutions. The display is great for most things, but where it suffers is watching videos and movies in close-up because the pixels are very visible. The last thing I will say is the screen doesn't get as bright or as dark as I would like. That is being a bit nitpicky, but it's still something to consider. Of course you have the lightning port, so this is compatible with most modern day iPad or iPad mini accessories. One thing I absolutely love about this is the battery life. I charge this thing maybe every 5 days or so, which is amazing. Now guaranteed I don't use this as much as I used to, but you can't argue that that is an amazing battery. Really the final con of this is the 1 GB of RAM. iOS is very good at conserving RAM, but 1 GB is just not enough for the current day user. Usually the device is snappy, but I can just feel it getting slower and slower over time. I've had this device for many years now, and I used it for just about everything, but since I got my phone, its usage time and versatility has decreased. The main things I use it for now is watching videos and reading, or any extra stuff that requires a larger screen than my phone can offer. So like I said, I've had this device for a very long time now, and at no point have I not absolutely loved it. I would say if you're on a tight budget, this is a great choice, but if you have a slightly larger budget, take a look at something like a Galaxy Tab S2, or if you're a fan of the Apple culture, the iPad mini 4, which matches the Tab 2 and doubles the first iPad's price. Okay guys, I hope this video helped you to determine if the iPad mini is still worth it to this day. And if it did, make sure to leave a like along with a comment down below telling me your opinions on the iPad mini first generation. Anyways guys, until then, I will catch you in the next one. Bye!